Hello students, in this video we will be learning about Python. So first we'll understand how to start the Python, and then we'll be understanding two modes which are available in the Python, which is interactive mode and a script mode. Using this, how we'll be doing the programming and what is the difference between two. So to start the Python, I had always told you there are two options available. Here you can either write down the software name IDLE on the search bar. That's the first option. The first software you can see, that's the Python software which we will be working on. And the second one is click on the window button. As you click on the window button, you will get the application in front of you. You need to scroll down to P, and in P you will be able to see Python. My Python version is 3.8. It may differ as per your download, and you will click on the software IDLE. That's the first option available in that Python folder. So once you click on it, the software will open up. Now this window which you can see in front of you, it is said to be the shell window of the Python, as well as it is an interactive mode. Interactive mode where I can give some instruction and that instruction will be processed and we'll get an output. Let's say I want to add two numbers. I will say 45 plus 5. It will give me the result 50. Okay, this is basically said to be a interactive mode. So whatever code or whatever statement I am saying, that particular computer is printing. So I can write this statement like this also using the print command. So it is printing me the value. Okay, now the difference here between these two statements is basically if I write 45 like this and 5 like this is basically a different data type when I specify in double inverted comma. So the 45 is acting as a string data type. Now what will happen when I press the enter? It won't add the numbers, but it would join these two numbers. So 45 is one number and 5 is one number. It is joining these two number. It is said to be appending. We say it is appending 45 plus 5. So 5 is getting appended to 45, or we can get concatenation of two things, which is combining two things. So we are combining 45 and 5, we are getting 455 as an answer. Okay, this is the interactive mode where we can write down the code and the code will be executed at the same time, per instruction at a time. Okay, now the second mode is said to be a script mode. To start script mode, we need to go to the file. We will click on file and we'll go to new file. As you click on new file, you will get a window where you need to type down the code. So here I will type down the code. In the previous video, if you have watched, I had given a coding where I had taken the input from the user about name and the age, and I had printed it. So it's the same thing. We'll move little bit ahead where I will take the input name is equal to input bracket open, enter your name, close the bracket. Next, what name is equal to input, say HRA, that's a part of your salary, and then name, sorry, so I will change name into HRA, then we hit DA, then input, and I will write down DA in short form. Okay, now what exactly I need? I need two values from the user, and then I need to try to add it. Gross salary is equal to HRA plus DA. I am doing the addition and it will print the result. Now look carefully what exactly it will happen. I need to print it, so I will say print GS, which is my addition of HRA plus DA. Okay, now I need to save the file. So I will save the file on the desktop. I will go to the save as, and I will go to the desktop, click on desktop. Here is my desktop, this PC and desktop. I will write down the file name. Let's say Python P6, and I will click OK. So the file is saved and I'll be able to run it. Let's run the code. So here it is asking me enter your name. I enter my name. Is asking for the HRA. I will enter 45. I will enter 5DA. So it is doing 45 plus 5 is 55. Now what exactly the issue here is, when I generally take input, the data type is accepted as a string. It is not accepting it as a number. So that's the problem where I will won't be able to do any calculation. So if I want to do the calculation of something which is in a numeric form, I need to convert it into integer. So for converting the integer format, I need to write int, bracket open, and then bracket, okay, close. Same way I will write int here, and whatever the input value is taken, that will be converted into integer. First it was not giving me a proper answer. I will save the file, I will run the code. So it is again asking me the name. I will again enter the name, and I will give the same input 45 and 5. Now you can see the difference between the output. In the first code, it was not showing me 50 as an output, it was showing me 455. Okay, that's basically the value 45 and 5 was stored in a string format. That's the data type. Now in the second code, the 45 and 5 is stored in an integer format, int. That's the starting thing which I wrote in the code. That's why the code has been converted, and the number of that thing which we have specified in the input, it's working as an integer, and when I do the addition, it does the proper addition and gets stored in the GS, which is my gross salary. This is for your understanding how and why we are using int for taking any number. Okay, we will stop here, and in the next video I will go ahead with the later on part. Hope you have understood this concept if this particular code. Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.